Now, if you ain't know any better, you would think that Jaron Ennis is the lineal champion at welterweight. If you ain't know any better, you would think that inactivity is not a real thing in boxing. But I'ma get back to that in a minute.
Boots is overrated.
It was a cherry-picking type of night for Newark, New Jersey and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ray Ford, a.k.a. Ray Savage, Nick Ball biological son, took on this dude right here, Mr. Thomas Matisse. Never heard of him. A man with 22 wins and 5 losses.
Bum ass nigga.
The sad thing is, Mr. Raymond Ford was acting like he was fighting Nick Ball again. Raymond Ford was acting like he was fighting some type of killer. Raymond Ford was acting like he had to showcase some type of skill in the fight. Raymond Ford had a cherry. He knows he had a cherry, but the man was acting as if he got that revenge against Nick Ball. Until Raymond Ford fights Nick Ball again, I don't want to see the man. Raymond Ford is not cut like that. He from New Jersey. Yo, Mr. Raymond Ford, bro, this win right here does not count. It doesn't matter if you beat up Mr. Matisse. Until you fight Nick Ball again, nobody ever gonna really respect you in the sport of boxing. Let's be real.
He ain't from the trenches.
And Mr. Zaquin Moses, Shakur Stevenson cousin, aka Mr. I Know Southpaw TV.
I know Southpaw TV.
This man fought a bus boy. This man fought a McDonald's employee. Nobody knew who the man's opponent was, but yes, Zaquin Moses was getting praised as if he beat some type of champion. Like I said, it was a showcase type of night for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Newark, New Jersey. I'm definitely not impressed.
What's your goof ass?
Y'all really gotta stop with this belt to ass stuff, man. All this belt to ass stuff look ridiculous if you're not fighting a worthy opponent. It is very easy to say belt to ass when you fighting nobodies. Typical Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Newark, New Jersey type of energy. Soft as hell.
Y'all some bitches, dog.
And the man who lies to his fan base, Mr. Jaron Ennis, the man who said he wanted to fight everybody at 154, but then duck 154, the man is from Philly. Imagine taking on a fighter who had a 1-year layoff. Imagine taking on a fighter who had not fought in a whole year. Ring rust is a real thing in the sport of boxing. And the fact that we celebrating, matter of fact, the fact that Philly is celebrating Jaron Ennis, knowing damn well Mr. Stanionis had not fought in over a year. A few months ago, Jaron Ennis tweeted out, 2 months until I'm unified and lineal champion of the world.
Don't fucking lie.
Fast forward to 2 days ago, Ennis said, quote, he will never be a champion because he did not beat the champion at 147. That man being Terrence Bud Crawford, the man who Jaron Ennis fears. Ennis will forever be a paper champion because he ain't beat Terrence Bud Crawford.
No.
But did Jaron Ennis look good against a man who ain't fought in a whole year? Absolutely. Anybody is gonna look good against a man with the 1-year layoff. Ennis came to box. Ennis came to switch stances. Ennis came to work off that jab in both stances. Did the man look impressive? Absolutely. But then again, if you fighting somebody who ain't fought in a whole year, you definitely gonna look impressive.
And Southpaw TV keep it trill, man.
Mr. Stanionis came to have a high guard and walk forward. Have a high guard and walk forward, and have a high guard and walk forward. The man was not creative at all whatsoever. Stanionis cannot box. He could fight, he could apply pressure, but he definitely can't box. Easy win for Jaron Ennis.
On the streets, I'll break your fucking neck.
During my live stream for the Jaron Ennis fight, a gang of Jaron Ennis fans was talking about, yo, Southpaw TV, is you gonna get Jaron Ennis his respect now? The answer is no. The fact that you fought a man who ain't fought in a whole year, the fact that you ain't take the belt from Bud Crawford lets me and you both know that Ennis ain't nothing but a paper champion. But Southpaw TV, Eddie Hearn just said, 27 years old, he the best in the world. Tear up the pound for pound list, Ennis is coming. I do not care what Eddie Hearn say. Eddie Hearn is Ennis promoter. His job is to promote Ennis. Of course he's gonna say that. Is smoke and mirrors. That's all he's ever gonna be. Right before the fight, Oscar de la Hoya tweeted out, I'm looking forward to Virgil Ortiz leftover tonight on the Zone Boxing. To y'all Jaron Ennis fanboys, real question, type it up in the comment section. Are y'all really gonna praise this victory? Are y'all really gonna praise the fact that Ennis beat a man who ain't fought in a whole year? Are we really gonna praise the fact that Ennis fought a man whose name was not Terrence Bud Crawford, not Virgil Ortiz? Are we really trying to praise that? Y'all probably will because y'all from Philly. Is not that guy.
Sunday it is. Sunday it is.
The question is, who should Jaron Ennis fight next? Ring Magazine posted up. Is undisputed on the horizon for Jaron Boots Ennis? I think not. Brian Norman Jr., Mario Barrios, and Virgil Ortiz, I think would all dominate and destroy Boots Ennis. The only one Boots might beat is Mario Barrios, but that's it. I think that Brian Norman Jr. at 147 dog walk Jaron Boots Ennis.
Boots is overrated.
Coach Kenny Gervonta Davis assistant trainer, or is he still Gervonta Davis assistant trainer, tweeted right after the fight. Inside 6, just like I said, even Coach Kenny knew damn well that Stanionis had no chance. He ain't fought in over a year. Not impressed.
Brutal knockout.
And Shakur Stevenson was in attendance because the man needs a job. Shakur Stevenson is out of a job. Turki Alashiki cut the man from Riyadh season. Turki Alashiki basically told Shakur Stevenson, you is not a marketable fighter. Everything I ever promised you, I was capping because you just can't sell.
He's not a pay-per-view attraction.
Translation: Shakur Stevenson will no longer fight on Riyadh season or Ring Magazine events. Shakur Stevenson is basically a free agent again. The man is not a marketable fighter. Shakur Stevenson is a promoter's worst nightmare. You cannot sell Shakur Stevenson to nobody. He's not a knockout artist. The man does not come from the trenches. He's soft as hell and he be lying on the internet every single day. Shakur Stevenson is a promoter's worst nightmare. The crazy part about this is that just a couple months ago, Shakur Stevenson was actually praising Mr. Turki Alashiki. Shakur Stevenson said that Turki Alashiki is saving boxing. You can't make this up.
Turki is saving boxing.
Yo, Shakur Stevenson, Turki might be saving boxing, but he's definitely not gonna be saving your career. Your career is over if you ask me. Shakur Stevenson should just become a commentator on the zone. Nobody wanna see the man fight. He's soft as hell. The question is, will we ever see Shakur Stevenson fight again? If Shakur Stevenson fight again in 2025, who do y'all want to see the man fight? I would like to see the man fight Gervonta Tank Davis at the end of the year. Y'all know Gervonta Davis and Lamar Rose got that rematch coming up. But at the end of the year, I would love to see Gervonta Tank Davis put Shakur Stevenson to sleep. And do not forget to subscribe to McGaverick Boxing, best female boxing voice in the game, with the best female boxing takes in the game. With the best AI edits in the game, McGaverick Boxing is levels above any other female boxing channel on YouTube. I stand on what I say.
Southpaw TV, fire. Fire. Y'all sub to his channel.